I work with Apex now. Literally one of the probably the best partnership I've ever had. They treat me. The fact that we could come down and sit here now and talk just from 6 months ago.
Yep.
I knew that day would come because I was hitting such astronomical trades, bro. And I could say, you know what? I was unfairly denied my payouts, and I'm.
Welcome to my channel. Finally here with my boy. For those who don't know you, what's your name?
Tyler.
Tyler. And as many of you guys know, I was his first ever interview.
Ever.
Yes, sir. And now,
full circle moment, bro.
Exactly.
We had to go and run it again now that you're here.
Yeah, man.
I had to come meet up with my boy. Not even for the interview, guys. Not even for the interview. just because I will say this. Adrian was my first freaking interview ever, and I will say it was my best. And I just felt like me and him instantly connected when we had our first interview, right? And I just felt like we were boys. And then as soon as you told me that you were going to be down here, I was like, I can't wait to come and see him. And then I was down the block. You were like, I saw your picture of you at Starbucks, and I'm like, yo, I'm going to come see this guy right now. And we're just running a little interview off the cuff. Mm-hmm. Why? Because I feel like we got a lot to catch up on, and you know, life has been crazy since our last interview. That was probably what, like 6 months ago?
Crazy for you and for me, man.
Yeah, and we both got big things going on, and I'm super excited to sit down and have another one.
Exactly. So for me, you know, I came to visit Miami for like a week back in May, but I didn't have the opportunity to see you.
Yeah.
I think you were busy, and now I'm basically living in Miami. That's crazy to me. I took the risk, and I'm here right now.
And that's what life's about, bro. Yeah. And I'm glad, and I'm really proud of you to do that, because not a lot of people have the balls to go and do that, bro. Mm-hmm. Everyone from where I'm from is so comfortable with, you know, their life and their jobs and everything that they got going on, that they're scared to go and take a risk and go outside of their comfort zone. And that's the only way you're really going to grow. And I bet you, just because you're doing this, you're going to see a whole bunch of growth in your life, and not only in your finances, but in your personal development as well. And it's going to change you for the better. And I recommend everybody do it. Even if it doesn't work out and you got to end up going home, you still get that experience, and it changes you for the better. It really does.
I'm not going home, though.
Nah, he ain't going home. You staying here. Even if you live on my couch, I gotta put you on my damn couch. You'll be there.
Oh my day. But for you, man, from not being big or anyone on social media, working with Reese.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And
yeah.
I don't know how much you can talk about all the things that you got going on, but you know, you're working with Apex right now as well.
Yeah.
All your streaming, your live streaming.
Yeah. I mean, we had quite a big shift in my life. Just from, guys, I want you guys to understand, whoever's watching this, I started my social media journey just so I wouldn't get denied payouts. So I made my Twitter just so I would have a leg to stand on. No, I'm being for real, bro. So just in case I could say, you know what, I was unfairly denied my payouts, and I'm sure a bunch of you watching, if you know, I pretty much can't trade with any of the CFD firms anymore. Those days are gone.
Were you ever scared that you were getting banned from basically all the CFD firms?
I knew that day would come because I was hitting such astronomical trades, bro. And I knew that, you got to understand, coming from CFDs to futures, the CFD model isn't as sustainable as the futures, because they're putting you in a live account. So that's basically essentially their stop loss. On the CFD side, they really are just paying you with the failing revenue from the traders. So it's just a harder model to sustain. So they really need people who are going to be failing those challenges. So that, I understand what they're coming from, but there are a few firms that I still trade with that are very, very solid. But as far as having the plethora of where I was at, those days are gone. But I'm blessed to be able to trade futures. I actually love it so much more. I work with Apex now. Literally one of probably the best partnership I've ever had. They treat me like, you know, royalty over there. Bella and David over there at Apex, they're the best. And as far as from my personal view, nobody is going to pay you 7 figures or even 6 figures in a single payout at any firm in the business. You can't name it. Name another firm where you can leverage 20 accounts and get a potential 7-figure payout, like JCap did, like Kane did, like I'm going to do. You know, it's unheard of. So for that, I was always treated really well with them, and it was just a no-brainer for me to partner with them. And I think that, like, you know, as far as scalability and ROI, you know, they're the best, because as my first PA accounts ever, I took those to 6 figures. So think about it. With an initial investment of, you know, you pay for the accounts at 90% off. I got 50K. Those are $16 a piece. and then you pay the activation fee for 20 of them. Your all-in investment is around $3,000.
Yep.
And then you can withdraw $40,000 8 trading days from when you get those accounts. What other firm can you do that with? You can't. So that's currently who I'm partnered with and who I'm working with, and I'm extremely happy to be there. And then to be working with Riz, to be a part of Chart Fanatics Live. If you guys see me there, if you guys see my live streams going on my own channel, it's been a wild journey, and the fact that we could come down and sit here now and talk just from 6 months ago.
Yep.
Who